Here in Europe, you have probably heard of roller coasters such as the Smiler, Shambhala, Taron, the list goes on. But what if we were to combine all of the best rides in the continent to create the ultimate European roller coaster? Hello, welcome back, and today, as I said in the intro already, I'm here for the part 2 of the Ultimate Roller Coaster series. Because if you don't know, quite a while back, I made an Ultimate UK roller coaster where basically I combined the best coasters in the country to make an ultimate roller coaster. A swarm lift hill, a big one drop, and even Tupelo Dino was in there. I just know. If you want to check that out, link in top right. But either way, it is time for the European version, the sequel, might I add. And if this video hits 1,000 likes, I will recreate this ultimate European roller coaster in Planet Coaster for you all to enjoy. Although it might be a horrific mess, so I don't know whether I can or not. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe to the channel to know when that drops. It'd be greatly appreciated. So if you didn't watch the last video, I'll explain what I'm going to do. Pretty much, I'm going to draw out a layout for a roller coaster that will incorporate so many different elements from the best rides across the continent. I have no idea how this is going to go, but for instance, it could be Taron's first launch into the Swarm's lift hill, or it could even be Dragon Khan's Cobra Roll into the Smiler's Cobra Roll. Last time when it came to this blank canvas in front of me, I sort of stared at it and went, you know what, I might build this coaster, and then I randomized another one, and then I built another section that I wanted to do. This time, it's all randomized. This won't even be awful. It'll be devastating. Because on this wheel here, you can see loads of different coasters. You got two Tatis, which is very new. Of course, Hyperion, Project Exodus is on there. That's not even open. Why is that on there? Red Force, Zardra, Untamed, Expedition G-Force. You know, we've got a whole bunch of amazing rides here. And of course, a word from my manager so I don't get shot. There can't be any inverts or flying coasters on this, because otherwise you'd be snapping your neck going from a sit down to an invert, you know. So I just had to say that because I might get killed otherwise. So we need to begin with a station and a first drop, first launch, first lift hill. We'll see what the wheel gives us. Here we go. Nina, what are we hoping for? Nothing, apparently. Of course, the one that I put in this, I'm like, you know, it's quite well known in the UK. I might as well slap it in there. It's world renowned. I get it first. The Smiler. We're going to start with the Smiler. Oh, I wonder where I'm going to start. Now, you could say I would start the ride at the bottom of its first lift hill or the second lift hill, but you know what? I'm going to give it a pre-drop. We're going to start with the pre-drop. So, of course, if we go this way, it's going to be very rough at first, as you can see. Oh, the Smiler is anyway. Oh, no, it's not. I'm joking. We're going to come around here, and I believe we'll just go like that. And that is your pre-drop into your first section or element or lift hill done. I'm loving the ambiguity of what's going to come next. I'm excited. That is an awful drawing though. Oh well. Here we go. Next one up. What are we going to get? Ooh, Tiger. I've forgotten what that is. Oh yes, I remember this now. It's the Intamin multi-launch, very much like Taron. And as you can see, the first launch here, we slow down slightly. Oh, okay. Oh. Considering it's the start of the ride, I think that's what we're going for first. We just got to hope and pray we get some form of second launch. Sorry, microphone. Because if we don't, we are screwed. It will come out of the pre-drop section, the first inversion, and go into a first launch, in which it will go up the sort of 0G thing and round. Oh, that would be a neck-snapping turn, wouldn't it? I think that works. I mean, you've got the nice little curve here of the 0G up, and then you've got that lovely drop down. What are we going to get now? Let's go. Oh, God. I don't want it to be Red Force. Please don't be Red Force. Please don't be Red Force. Please don't. Okay. Oh, Wildfire. Oh, that's a Kolmården in Sweden. And it's our first RMC of the ride. So far, we've got a Gerstlauer Infinity, then an Intamin launch, and now an RMC. Oh, honestly, so cool. So I just need to remind myself of Wildfire's layout. So it sort of goes down there, 0G stall. I don't think we should do that because we just had a 0G roll. We can't do the same thing twice. I'm just waiting for a point. Oh, okay. Oh, what have we reached here? Oh, I quite like that bit, you know. So if we go from here, we go left through that little head chopper. I've monumentally messed that up. No.
5 hours later.
I'm not overly sure I've drawn that correctly, but I think you understand my point. Roll up, the spin wheel is going again. Oh, what's it gonna be? What's it going to be? I'm looking at you. Project Exodus. Oh my God, the elements on that are so big. Please, I just want it to go into a second launch or something. I think what might work, because I don't think we're going to be able to keep the actual size of these inversions, because, oh my god, no. But if we had that massive dive loop, the sort of stall dive loop actually, because it hangs up there for a very long time, might fall out to be honest. We go into a somewhat smaller version of that and sort of glide all the way down into like a pit or something, that could work. I know it sort of goes up this way and then it's going to go back on itself like that. Yeah, it's not even built yet, so I guess I should have just had it go into a dirt pit. I'm gonna blind myself for this one. I'm not gonna look. I hope it's Taron. It literally goes into a massive dive loop that's supposedly underground, and you want me to go into Duplo Dino Coaster. I'm not with it today. Oh, it's the only way I'm going to do it. I'm using the station. You've got the tiniest bit of straight track at the bottom of that dive loop. Will it be nice to ride? No. Am I proud of it? I actually am, you know. That being said, it's time for another spin. Duplo Dino was before, then that was Exodus, so we've had 2 UK ones. Hopefully we get something different. I've been blessed! Oh my goodness, thank you, spin wheel gods. Nina, have you seen this? I've just got Taron. I don't think she cares. This is where we can start picking up pace. Don't think Taron's launch is that long, but I'll say it is anyway. But there you go, it's starting to look like a good layout. Things are looking up. Oh, what are we getting? Oh, lost gravity. Oh, Hyperion. I mean, one of the largest elements on the Hyperion is, of course, the lift hill and drop. So, you know what, straight after Taron's launch, going into the lift hill. I made that joke earlier with the swarm. I'm a fraud. A massive airtime hill. Oh, there we go. That was difficult. I'm not going to look for this one. I'm going to do what I did last time, but instead of waiting and guessing, I'm just going to look at it straight away. So there's basically no point in me doing this. That first turn up into that outer bank airtime hill, because that is crazy. And that's what's going in my coaster. We're going to come down from that massive airtime hill and bank round all the way to the right and up like that. Ooh, what are we getting? 2 Tatis. Why is my luck so good today? So down from that massive Zadra turnaround, I am going to make it go into what it does when it comes down from that top hat. Oh, Shambhala. Oh my god. This game today. The wheel genuinely sees me as a friend today, and I love that. I'm going to go for the speed hill after that figure 8 helix, because that is the best part of that ride. I love it. And then from here, we're getting kind of close to the station, so I don't think we're too far off completion. My eyes are trying to keep up with this wheel. Oh, that's better. I can see now. Oh, Untame's a good one, you know. Don't mind that. That first element where it outer banks and then goes back into itself, that double inversion thing, that is amazing. I'm putting that in. Phoenix, that's at Toverland, isn't it? So we need an element on this coaster that's not massive, but not too small either. That's definitely not one we're using. What have we got here? Oh, some nice banking round, actually. Just from that banking section alone, I want to go and ride Phoenix. What is my brain? So debatably the weakest part of Phoenix is the part we're using, but I don't care. Hopefully this brings us an actual good ending, because if it keeps going like that, it might not be amazing. Oh, please stop, please stop, please stop. And if we skip through a Karnan POV, I don't want to use that massive section because obviously that's just stupid. I think as much as it's a weak point in the ride, because I did just stumble across this POV section, which, oh my god, how's that legal? I think as much as I would love to use that part, realistically, I've got to use this part here where it banks round into an airtime hill and then banks round this way. I think that's the way I'm going to have to do it. 2 green coasters in a row. Is that trying to say something? That is the ending of Helix right there. So we're going to bank round from Karnan and then sort of go left, right, and into this curve, into the final barrel roll on Helix. At that point, and I think that spans quite a bit of land, so it's not too compact, it's not too out and back, but it does the job nicely, I find. And now it is time to prepare yourselves for the combined POV of all of these. I will one day remake it, 1,000 likes, I'll do it. I will do it. Enjoy the POV!